I think I was held on to this idea that boards were for people that were formerly CEOs or
Mm.
CFOs. And, I didn't see anyone that looked like me. I was so focused on my role as a CHRO, really making sure that I was, had depth, I was current on topics. And so that was really my focus for a long time. As I started, thinking more about my career and just my development generally, I realized that I would really love to pursue board work. And so I started the journey of really pursuing board work while I was in my position as the CHRO.
The decision to shift to include, I should say, in the suite of things that I did, to include board work in that actually started while I was CHRO. What was interesting is as I was transitioning, a number of times I was asked, have you considered board roles? And that's when it first became quite apparent to me that that was something where I could add value apart from just the title that we held, that we actually had a set of skills and experiences that could really offer value as strategic advice to boards of directors. I have always been interested in not being narrowly focused in the CHRO role.
Mm.
That I think to be effective in that role, you really have to be a business advisor who happens to have domain expertise or experience. So when I started to approach board roles, it was through that lens. It was through this lens of where I could have impact, but where I could also continue to learn and grow.
I firmly believe that people and culture are the keys to success for any business. I know a lot of companies say that, but I really wanted to push companies to actually to talk about that and to make sure that that topic was present in the boardroom in a very prominent way. I also wanted to really assert that having a background in HR is an expertise. Being in the boardroom and having the presence in the boardroom as a business leader first, bringing a particular expertise really appealed to me. I think what I've learned about myself is that I love business strategy, and I love figuring things out. I also love the challenge of, for me, since I'm on boards in different industries, having to learn about the industry and the company and being able to switch gears.
I've learned that I have way more courage than I thought I did because, we go into these organizations. Most of the boards that I join to this day are still primarily male. I'm
Mm.
generally the not just the only female or the only person of color. I'm often the first. It requires courage sometimes to walk into those rooms. I don't know that people often think about board service as a privilege, but I consider it an absolute privilege to be a board director and to be a steward of whether it's public, private, or nonprofit, to be a steward of assets on behalf of people we serve.